Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Jujutsu Kaisen episode number 12 reaction. Okay, the previous episode we get to see what was his name? Junpei? Yeah, Junpei getting more accustomed to Yuji, like them having like a little conversation and like them talking and becoming friends little by little and later on his mom comes in and invites Yuji to dinner, and both of them go back to their Junpei's house. They have a little bit of dinner, and yeah, like everything was looking good, and you can see how much Junpei loves and respects his mother, and yeah, everything looked good. Unfortunately, by the end, we get to see um, Sukuna's finger was there in like after Yuji left was there in their place, which attracted some monsters, and they came and killed Junpei's mother. And Junpei was led to believe by Mahito that, oh, it was the doing of someone who has a grudge on you. Obviously, the one who has a grudge on him is people from his school, who bully him. So what he does is like he goes to his school and he's going to attack one of the guys who attacks who always bullies him. I don't even know his name, but he's that one guy who was getting that award in the middle of the award ceremony. He goes in and yeah, is ready to teach him a lesson. But Yuji comes in and stops him. So let's see what happens. This is episode number 12. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, a wheel has been cast, yeah. Whoa, this place is. Yep, he is going to go. Damn. Inokun, who is this? Oh, that's why he's doing it. Okay. Oh, Ichichi try to stop him. Hmm. Yeah, because like he gave him. Oh damn, he just. Yeah. There we go. Hmm. Okay. Oh, to you someday. Damn, this looks like some kind of a rock band singing. Oh, it's like a weird jellyfish, yeah. Okay. He's not even calling his name. Discriminate salvation. Okay. Heart is the metabolism. Oh yeah, the what Mahito told him. Oh, produce poison. Oh, need some time to grasp it. Hmm. Damn, he actually broke out of it through physical force. Damn. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Yo, he just. Well, I guess because he has Sukuna within him. Is that why? Yeah. Whoa. Oh, he's gonna attack now. Before he lands. Oh, he just dodged in midair. Damn. Oh! Strike the saucer directly. Ooh, my god, he punched him out, now he punched him in. No, he doesn't have that life anymore. He just lost his mother, so I can understand why. But at the same time, Yuji is correct. But with those with her. Oh, I won't curse you. Like he himself doesn't even know what happened. Like, wait, did Yuji didn't know that? Like, wait, what? I thought he. Oh. Oh, interesting. He didn't know. I thought he knew because he was over there. Okay, okay. Oh my god, who is this? Oh, it's Mahito. Oh god, here we go. This is the first time they're encountering each other. Yeah, it's a curse. Oh. Yeah. His goal obviously was Yuji. Yeah. Ugh. No. Yeah, I think you're mistaken. Yeah, it just clicked in him that deliberation can lead to worse foolishness than imprudence. Damn. Oh no, he. Oh my god. Okay, what the hell? Okay, I was not expecting this. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Time for transformation. Is it possible? Oh wow! You little. Yeah, he doesn't remember that. That was the condition. Skip up one soul, listen. Mm. After this, what? Oh my god. Great. Yeah, he's an enemy, he's not your friend. Oh boy. Ah. Where's Nanami? How long is it taking him to come here? What the. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, you just pissed. He has to do it on his own. Like Sukuna cannot help. Will not help. Yeah, there you go. Yes, there you go. Oh! Okay, here you go. Yes, feel the fear. He struck the shape of my soul. Oh. His body constantly houses another soul in addition to his own. Oh, is that why he. Ah, okay. So he can actually hurt him. Yeah. Because he was just telling Junpei that, oh, like, whatever happened, you shouldn't do this. But now he's going to do the same thing. He's that mad. Oh, God. It forbid me from forcing. External pact using hostages. What? No. So he just wants him. Okay. That's his plan. Okay. I don't think he's going to take Sukuna's help anymore. Like he knows that he's not his ally, he's his enemy at the end of the day. Oh my god, oh yeah, he can change his. Damn, okay, he's hitting him. Alright. Oh. Yeah. His target bigger. I'll use shape more home to a small. Oh, he's going to make his hand a blade or something like that, I guess. Oh, that's. Yeah, okay, that is. That is something. Damn! Okay, oh, he grabbed it. Oh no, yeah, he can bring it back again. I forgot. Yeah. Or that he can change the. Damn. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh, he can change. Yeah. Like, oh boy, this is such a problematic power. Like you touch him, he can just change his own body and. Oh, if Sukuna comes out, you're gonna be dead. Yeah, you're gonna be dead if Sukuna comes out. If he really attacks you. Now it once. Well, know your place. Go out. He just. He just said that. Yep, know your place. Ugh. Oh my god! Oh! Damn! Oh my god! Yo! This episode! Ah! Oh. Wait, what the? When did he? Oh! Oh, nice, nice! Thank God you're. Thank God you're here. How late was he? How long does it take to come? Oh! Oh God! Wait, two people? Yeah, seven to third. He's bleeding from his nose. Yeah, he just realized that what's going on because he was never able to actually damage him, but Yuji can. His hand touch you. There you go. Yeah. This technique doesn't work on Itadori-kun. Yeah. Exactly. He has too many conditions. Hopefully. Damn. Wow, this episode was wild. Oh boy. Okay. Jujutsu Sampo? Yep. Oh, the the thing, the what is it called the pirate game or something like that? I forgot. What the? Hmm. Yeah. Oh, he's like, oh, this here. Put it here. It's going to pop out. One of them is going to. Okay, it didn't pop out. Next one. Yep, yep, it's going to do it. Wait, how long? Ah, there you go. That was weird and random. Okay, so that was this episode. Here in the beginning, we get to see Nanami like telling Yuji not to go on his own and wait for him to come. But obviously, this is Yuji we're talking about. He's going to definitely going to go, and Nanami let like he had his own like job that he was doing. So he told his the person with him to take care of it, and he's like, I'm going to go, and and, and he leaves on his way to go to Yuji, while Yuji gets stopped by Ijichi, Ijichi. I think that's his name, yeah. And he's like, I'm not going to let you go. And you are also one of the people who we want to help, so we cannot let you go in danger. Unless and until Nanami comes, you're not allowed to leave. So obviously you can see he is a little bit blaming himself, because of the whole the curse womb thing that happened, like I think in episode 3 or 4, that whole thing where Yuji like lost his life. And there, if you remember, Ijichi was the one who kind of gave them orders to go and do all of these things. So I can guess he probably blames himself for what happened over there, because because he gave the orders, like not technically not him, he wasn't the one who gave them the orders, it was from the higher ups. They were the main culprits, but still he was there on the field, and he wasn't able to do anything to help Yuji. That's probably why he kind of blames himself a little bit. That's why he's like, oh, this time I'm not going to let him go. But this is Yuji, so obviously Yuji won't listen, and he's way stronger, so he just leaves. And yeah, he arrives at the place and sees Junpei doing that. Now here's one thing I kind of had a misunderstanding about. I thought Yuji knew that Junpei lost his mother, and that is why he's doing all of these things. Turns out he didn't know about it. Okay, so like we saw that whole thing where like it was on the news and everything, where like they were talking about how the mother died. He even like went to the funeral. So, and in the news it was like shown that, oh, this happened, like I think the lower part of her body wasn't found or something like that. So I thought Yuji knew about it. Turns out he didn't. So okay, it makes sense why he was so like clueless. He was like, oh, like Junpei, why are you doing this? Why he was asking those questions, because he didn't know about it. So yes, he comes here and he obviously he's like, Junpei, what are you doing? And then they start fighting, and Junpei's like, stay out of this, Jujutsu sorcerer. And Junpei has this jellyfish type of curse like thing, Shikigami, with him, and it kind of nullifies blunt physical attacks. Obviously, Yuji's trying to attack him, and he's stopping it with the jellyfish, going inside the jellyfish so that the attack doesn't hit him. And yeah, and he's like, don't you don't restrict me with rules that are based on a delusion. No one has the right to stop anyone from taking the lives that they can. And yeah, so you can see that here, while doing going through all of this, he remembers Mahito telling him that his power has something to do with poison. So he's like, why is the poison not affecting him? And like he's actually like breaking out of the whole jellyfish, and he grabbed him. So he's very confused. He's like, how is this happening? But like obviously this is Yuji, and Yuji having Sukuna within him, I'm guessing he is like, he won't have any type of poison affect him. And he is physically strong as well, like he's very strong. So somehow he was able to break free of that, and he grabs his collar. And in the end, Yuji comes in and gives him a big punch. Even though he tried to just go behind the jellyfish, like he used his cursed power to attack the jellyfish alongside him, and he just smashed into the window, broke the window, fell down. And Yuji follows him down, and here you can see Yuji obviously is like, why are you getting in my way? And When Yuji tries to come down, he attacks him mid-air while when he was going to like, touch the ground at that moment exactly. But Yuji still countered it. He uses his curse techniques to like kind of punch the two jellyfish things. And yeah, so okay, so here Yuji remembered what Gojo told him. He remembered that Gojo told him that attack the Shikigami users directly. If there's like there's the whole Shikigami there, attack the users directly. Then it'll like affect. So he's like, yeah, that's what he's going to do. He goes and punches him again. This part was kind of funny to me because he basically punched him out first, then from outside he punched him in again. Anyways, so yeah, he punched him. He goes inside the building. He comes up and Yuji asks like, what's happened? Like, tell me. And he says that I don't believe that people have hearts, because that would mean people who cursed me and my mom are also those who have hearts. I cannot I cannot accept that. And here obviously he attacks Yuji, and he was expecting Yuji to kind of dodge it or just like parry it, but Yuji was there standing. He kind of showed his resolve that yeah, I'm going to accept whatever you have to say by getting hit by the attack. And he says that tell me, like I'm going to listen to you, like what's happening. And he tells him what has happened about the whole thing with the mom. And Yuji's like, oh, I'm sorry, I never knew this was happening. And I was using self important words to talk to you. And then he says, come with us then, to our place, like to our Jujutsu Tech, because there's a lot of people there like you and me. And I'm sure we can find who cursed your mom together, but come with us for now. And obviously you can see that he's a little bit kind of like he was a little bit accepting of that, I guess. Was ready to kind of accept the offer, but in comes Mahito at that exact moment. And yeah, Mahito's like, oh, nice to meet you, this and that, like I'm Mahito. And here obviously Junpei is under the impression that Mahito is his ally, so he's like, oh, Mahito-san, don't attack him, this is Yuji. But obviously Mahito doesn't care. He basically used Junpei for his own needs. So he doesn't listen to him. He attacks him and transforms his own hand into like a big hand and grabs Yuji. And you can see that Yuji immediately realizes that who this is, because this is the person he has been warned about. And he says like, run, Junpei, like don't stay here. But Junpei is like, no, this is Mahito-san. Like he's definitely going to, this must be a misunderstanding. And he again tries to talk to Mahito-san. And he's like, oh, Mahito-san, this guy, he's not bad. He's not a bad guy. Okay, so yeah, here we go. He says like, oh, Yuji, calm down. Mahito's not a bad person. And in comes Mahito with his hand on his shoulder, and here Junpei is like, wait, bad person? And in his head, he's actually registering it. He's realizing that everything that has been happening up until now are stuff that bad people do. Like the whole thing in the cinema theater, then, like everything that he was shown was things that bad people do. And I feel like this is a situation, this was like a section where he realized that, oh, like neither Mahito is good nor what I am doing in this situation is good. I'm talking about good people and bad people. I'm doing the same thing. So is Mahito. And I think this was the time when he realized that, oh, he is not also in the right. What he's doing, like obviously a lot of people has done a lot of wrong to him, but what he's doing now is also in the wrong. And what Mahito has been doing up until now was also in the wrong. The fact was that he just was following Mahito because Mahito just sympathized with him. It's not the question of who's right or who's wrong. He just followed Mahito because Mahito showed concern for him. That's it, which no one has ever done, except his mother, obviously. So, yeah, that was the thing. And he realized that. It was not like the question of who's bad, who is good, who is right, who's wrong. It was just a question of who sympathized with him. Mahito was bad from the beginning. He just turned a blind eye to it because he sympathized with him. And like obviously they do not really talk about that, but I think that's what happened at that exact moment. He realized that. And yeah, Mahito kind of puts a hand on him, and he's like, oh, you Junpei, you are kind of like intelligent, but sometimes deliberation can lead to worse foolishness than imprudence. You're a stereotypical case of that. And he's like, oh, you're almost as foolish as those people who bullied you. And he, like, I was not expecting this. He uses his power idol transfiguration to change him. And oh my god, like I did not expect this to happen this quickly. Like I was sure that he's definitely going to like betray him and go against him, but not like this and this fast. I genuinely did not expect this. And yeah, he just changed him then and there, and that's it. He became like a monster, goes towards Yuji and starts attacking him. Now Yuji's like, oh wait, I'll heal you, and he stops him, and he is like, Sukuna, like you're here, aren't you? I'm going to give you anything, just heal him, like you restored my heart. Okay, here Sukuna's like, oh, I refuse. Okay, so here a few things happen. Sukuna thinks about a few things. First of all, he says that, oh good, he's completely forgotten about that pact. Yeah, this is kind of a proof of that, because he talked to him in a way that implied that, oh, Sukuna healed him, but that was not the case. They made a deal. So the fact that one of the conditions was that you'll forget about the deal is actually working here, because he doesn't remember about it. All he remembers is that Sukuna healed him, and that's why, and that was the confirmation for Sukuna. He's like, yep, he actually forgot. There you go. And now he's thinking that, oh, how very amusing. You'd offer up your pride, your future, your everything to try to rely on me. And you cannot save anything. While Mahito's like, wait, he refused the pact. The shape of one's soul isn't something that reverse curse techniques could deal with. Maybe healing others is beyond him. But obviously here, Sukuna is having his own fun. Okay, so Mahito's also thinking like, okay, screw that. I don't care about whatever Sukuna's trying to do. But what I want here is what comes next from here. So this is fine. And he's like what he wants is to push Yuji to such a such a situation that he's going to actually give up everything and let Sukuna control him. That, and then he plans to team up with Sukuna or whatever, like anything like that. I think that was his plan. But I feel like in no way is Sukuna cooperating with Mahito. In no way. He's too prideful for that. Yeah, and too strong. So yeah, there you go. Like I feel like Mahito's like thought here that, oh, I can push him towards him giving control to Sukuna, and then I'll cooperate, we'll team up with Sukuna. Yeah, that's definitely not happening. I don't see that happening at all. Even if Sukuna takes control of Yuji's body, that's never happening. At least that's what I think, because Sukuna doesn't seem like someone who's going to cooperate with someone, even if it's another curse. So yeah, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Like, let's wait and see. Either way, you can see here Yuji realizes that, oh, like, what was I expecting? These two ultimately are curses. They're not going to help me. What I have to do is on my own. And Junpei is like crying, and then Junpei falls down. He's dead. And yeah, Mahito's like making fun of the whole situation, and in comes Yuji and attacks him using his cursed fist. And at first Mahito's like, this is not going to hurt, I can change my shape of the soul, and then bam, it starts bleeding, and he's like, wait, what? This shouldn't happen. And he's like, he stuck the shape of my soul as well. And then he's thinking, like, how can this happen? And then he realizes that, oh wait, his body constitutes another soul, which means he knows the structure of how a soul is made. Like, I think that's what he says. Okay, he has another so naturally you're aware the outline of your soul. Okay, so yeah, I don't exactly understand what he tries to say here, but I'm guessing since he has two souls, like he says, that he's able to guess the outline of his soul or something like that. I don't know exactly how, but somehow I'm guessing. Anyways, so and exactly that is why he can also touch the soul of others, and that is why it's his fists are effective on Mahito. So yeah, and Yuji here kind of like in his on his own like laughs at his own irony. He's like, huh, I was just telling you Junpei about all of these things about not hurting others and this and that, and look at me. Like the next word that is spilling from my mouth is that I'm going to kill you. And yeah, and he goes off. A crazy fighting scene happens here, you know. And okay, so let me read this part because Mahito actually talks about his own plan, and here we go. He says that Itadori Yuji isn't concerned with his own life. Geto forbade me from forcing him into an external pact using hostages. So, if he cannot kill a foe he hates so much that he longs to kill him, he'll probably turn to Sukuna. Okay? If Junpei isn't enough, I just need to transform every student one by one before his eyes. So, like I said, he wants to push him to a direct, like to a situation that he'll be forced to rely on Sukuna. Okay, that will lead Itadori Yuji to negotiate and forge a pact with Sukuna, while he's full of hatred for self-interest. If that also improves the chances of joining our side, all the better. There you go. I don't think Sukuna's joining your side. I doubt that. Anyways, although all that presumes that I am stronger than him, so why did he have to be a natural enemy? Okay, so here Yuji starts fighting, and you can see that obviously Mahito has his power of transforming into anything. He can literally change his hands to something else, like have sprout wings. I don't know, like weird stuff like that he can do. So obviously Yuji's having difficulty in attacking him, but still he was connecting a few of the punches. It was hurting him, and in the end you can see that Mahito brings out, like, in his head he thinks like, oh, the perfect thing to attack would be like some weird chain like thing he kind of makes, and just starts attacking the whole building. And you just forced to come out of the building, and then he uses like a drill kind of thing to attack Yuji. Yuji stops the drill, grabs the thing that's connecting the drill, tries to pull him out, but yeah, he forgot that he can change his body. So the part that he was holding, he can also change that. So he brings out thorns from there, piercing his hand. But Yuji doesn't stop. Yuji just yanks him down, and you can see that Mahito says like, oh, since it was like an extended, part of his limb, since it was of a huge distance, it actually reduced his power. Which kind of makes sense because he extended his hands a lot, so it reduced his power. So that's why he was overpowered by Yuji yanking him down. So he falls down, and there you go. So Yuji attacks the ground. The dust comes up, and then he goes and tries to attack him, and yeah, Mahito again changes his body and makes like thorns out of it and pierces Yuji's torso. And here he's like, oh, you swap out already, and then he touches Yuji and connects to his soul. And this part was funny because he goes in, looks at Sukuna, and Sukuna's like, oh, since we both heartily ridiculed that brag together, I'll give you one more chance. Don't get in here in this place. Know your place. Get out. That's all he said, and I just love how Mahito was just perplexed here. He was just flabbergasted, looking at Sukuna, realizing how strong he is and how much difference there is of their powers. And Yeah, Sukuna is like, yeah, like who the hell are you, you worm? Like, why the hell did you get into my place? Like, who gave you that permission? Like, know your place and get out. Don't you dare come here. Oh God, like it's funny because like he like Sukuna is so prideful that this heavily offended him. He's like, yeah, like like you're an intruder over here, an unwanted guest. Like, just leave. I'm just going to give you one chance because we kind of made fun of him together. So yeah, that is why I'm going to give you one more chance. So there you go. And yeah, he just kicks out Mahito out of the whole thing, and then Yuji comes out. No, sorry, not Yuji comes out. Yuji like tells Mahito that I'm not going to swap, and starts bashing his head with his own head. And yeah, like so Mahito goes down, but you can see that he obviously he can change his body, so he just transformed into like like he just healed himself and goes behind Yuji with with his hand transformed into like a huge thing, and he tries to attack Yuji, but thankfully Nanami is here finally after so long. And yeah, so Nanami's like, what happened? Like, give me the information. And Yuji's like, oh, I couldn't save two people. Wait, two people? Where? Oh, his mother. I was thinking, like, which two people is he talking about? Junpei and his mother, both. And he's like, I couldn't save two people. And Nanami's like, oh, even in this situation, he's talking about someone else. And then he's like, no, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you. Like, what? Are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, I have a few holes with me, within my body, but it's okay. So here, Nanami notices that he's bleeding from his nose. Mahito, and he's like, what? This is new. This never happened when I was fighting him. And like he asks the correct question here. Like that was what caught his eyes, and he's like, Yuji, immediately tell me why is he bleeding? And Yuji's like, oh, because I punched him. And then he puts two and two together and he realizes that Yuji's attacks actually hurt him, unlike him. And he tells Yuji that, your attacks hurt him, unlike mine. So you can actually defeat him. So we'll exercise him here and and not let him go away. I can stop his movements while you deal the damage. That's how we're going to do it. Which is, yeah, this is the perfect way, I feel like, because with Nanami's fighting abilities and his overtime that we saw in the previous episode where he strengthened his power. With all of that, he was actually toe to toe fighting with Mahito. And now that Yuji is here, he can stop Mahito and Yuji can deal the damage. But here's one thing that I'm concerned about. We still haven't seen Mahito's domain expansion. I think I remember Nanami is telling in one of the previous episodes that he probably still doesn't have any domain expansion because he's very new. He's very young. Like he was recently born. So we have to defeat him before he unlocks his domain expansion. So I really hope in the next episode he doesn't really unlock his domain expansion or something. Because if that happens, oh boy, then that's another big problem. So that's the thing. Let's wait and see what happens. But for now, with Nanami here, I feel like we can actually stand a chance against this guy. But yeah, that is where it ended. So there you go. That was my reaction to episode number 12 of Jujutsu Kaisen. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.